What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, I am digging Midgards-Messer. Today we're looking at the Dvalin. This is a sweet knife. So to start off with, man, their finishes on their knives, I don't know if they're doing a glass blasted or a walnut blasting, but man, it is super smooth. It feels like a glass blast, but I'm not sure. The actions on these things are killer. This is no exception. Really unique jimping on top of jimping. So over in Germany, and that's where this company hails from, they actually have a law that says their knives can't be one-hand opening. So they actually made a knife specifically for the U.S. market. It's a flipper. I think this is their first flipper. So that's why the earlier model said USA on them. They were for the U.S. market. Not that they were made in the USA. So the fuller works really well on this knife. It's a big, thick beefer, man. I love this knife. You got the jimping right here to sit back in your hand and give you plenty of control. With the thickness of the scales, it does really well at giving you great purchase on this knife. It's not going to be bug out thin on the behind the blade because, I mean, the blade stock is, well, let's see, it's big. Just under 240 thousandths. I mean, it's just under a quarter inch. So, beefer. For a knife this size, that's substantial. Good size hardware. That looks like T8. The actual body screws look to be bigger than the actual pivot, but that looks like T8. It looks like T10. Let's check some other dimensions. Just under 3 inches, with probably about 3 inches of cutting edge. They'd be legal in a lot of places. 3 3/4 handle scales. Let's check the weight on it. 5.7 ounces, which for as big as this knife is, I don't think that's crazy. You know, I'm anything under 6, and I'm really good with it. I have no issues. But yeah, man, the action's just killer stupid. They milled out the scales for weight. That's one of the reasons why it's not heavy. I don't know if you could see in there, but aggressive milling inside there. And if you didn't have that, I could see this knife being a real chunker. But it just doesn't feel like that. It just doesn't give that feeling of it being too heavy. I have knives that feel too heavy. Here's one of them right here. I opened this thing out of the package and I just couldn't believe it. I thought they filled it full of lead, but it's zirconium. This knife weighs 9 ounces with these Zirc Minton ball scales on it. I love the knife, but my God, it's heavy. Let's look at it up against a couple of other knives. Pair of 3. Very close in size and thickness. Big grip. So, you know, littler knives I have a problem with because my hands are so big. I don't put this knife in that category. They made a littler knife feel substantial in your hand, and it's just great grip. It's almost like grabbing a fixed blade with that big handle on there. The clip is in the perfect spot where it falls in the crease of your hand where you're not getting that hot spot. Man, it's just perfect. These are a great value, man. This knife is $299, and it's not made in the United States. It's made overseas. Can you imagine what this knife would cost if you made this in the U.S.? It would be substantial. It would not be $299 anywhere close. And I think this is my 4th or 5th Midgards-Messer, and every single one of them have been perfect. So I have that one. The Big Daddy Berserker. We're giving this away on our next giveaway. The Little Viking, love that knife. And also I have their the Utgard, the little one, but that's not mine. That's y'all's. It's actually a live giveaway right now. If you go to my group under features, that giveaway's live. You can go join it for free. So, yeah, man, I'm super impressed. I'm a fan all the way around. Keep them coming. You guys are killing it. They do limited editions on all their knives, like 200, maybe 300. So this one is number 11 out of 250. So once they're gone, and I believe this one's gone. The only way you can get this one's on the secondary. So that makes them unique because there's just not many of them out there, and they sell out pretty quick. I think the only knife they have available in stock right now is the Berserker, and I think the last time I talked to them, they only had, a couple of handfuls left. So if you want one, you better snag it up. And this is a cool knife. Like I said, we're giving this away after this giveaway's done. That one will be up next. But there she blows, the Midgards-Messer Dvalin. Someone, I heard it pronounced Dvalin, but I believe it's Dvalin. So, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Throw us a like. Doesn't cost you anything. It really helps us out. God bless you and your family. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.